I turned 40 this year, and a few months before my birthday, my husband started to ask me what I wanted to do to celebrate a party, a vacation, and nothing really felt right to me. And as I reflected on 40 years of life, what I felt more than anything was an extreme sense of gratitude. Not that it's all been perfect or without any challenges, but I was just feeling thankful for all of it. And I wanted whatever I did to celebrate my birthday to be a reflection of that gratitude. So, what I decided to do was an act of kindness every day for 40 days, and I started 40 days before my birthday. So, I got a calendar out and counted back from March 28th, and on February 17th, I started my project. And it ended up being a wonderful experience for myself and for my family, and it was life changing in many ways. It superseded every expectation that I had, and I really feel that I received much more than I gave. In order to prepare for this project, one thing that I had done was I made these little cards. I call them kindness cards, and it has a William Penn quote about kindness on the front, and the back says, "Kindness is contagious, pass it on." So I didn't use these every single day, but there were some opportunities to use them. If we paid for someone's meal at a restaurant, we would leave the kindness card. We left an umbrella at a bus stop on a rainy day, and we left the card in the bag. My daughter and I were at a bookstore one day, we left a random we left a kindness card and a gift card to the bookstore in a random book. So that was really fun. And some days we didn't need the cards at all. So another preparation that I did for this was to research some realistic ideas for acts of kindness. There are many incredible people and organizations online that have shared what they've done, and I was able to compile a really great list of ideas, and I would reference that pretty regularly during the 40 days. But some mornings I woke up and would just know what I was going to do, and other days I felt like the act of kindness really found me. And I did try to pray every morning and ask God for some guidance and for some direction to lead me right to that place where I needed to be to make a difference for somebody that day. And those days were very powerful, and I feel like I was left in awe sometimes at how I was just kind of put in the right place at the right time. I thought that this was going to be difficult to do every day. As I looked at the list of ideas, I felt, a little overwhelmed by how many things there were, and I was very mistaken on that. It was really awesome to realize how many opportunities there are for us in the course of any given day, multiple times a day, to share kindness with family, friends, neighbors, and strangers. And I feel like doing it every single day was helpful in that, and helped to kind of drive that home, because I was actively seeking out opportunities to spread kindness during the day. So it made me look at the world a little differently. It made me see the people around me in a different light. And I feel like it just kind of became a part of my day. I think sometimes all of us, myself included, can get very caught up in what we're doing with our own schedules and our tasks each day, and we're always looking down at our phones, and I think we miss a lot of the good stuff all around us. So this really helped with that. It helped me to open my eyes. I also kept a journal during this time. That was something else I did to prepare. Was I got a journal to write in every time I did an act of kindness, and it really helped to bring it all together for me. It was a good way for me to reflect on what I was doing, a good way for me to remember what I was doing during that time, and it also is now a really great keepsake for my 40th birthday celebration. The biggest surprise, I would say, during this time for me was the impact that it had on my children. I have 3 kids. They're 11, 9, and 6, and they were really into this project. They had a lot of fun with it, as did I and my husband, and they had some great ideas. They would come home from school. My older 2 would come home from school every day and ask, "What did you do?" And they had a lot of thoughts, and they were starting to notice acts of kindness around them. If someone did an act of kindness to somebody else or to us, they were on that, and they were really excited about it. I will never forget the day that my older son and I were sneaking around in the darkness in a neighbor's yard, taking their trash cans in at the end of the day. I feel like it was a really great memory with him, a nice way to spend time with the kids, and I feel like really making a difference for them and within our own hearts as well. My littlest one was in half-day kindergarten during this time, and so he was with me in the morning and was really involved. And he was super excited about the first day of spring. If you asked him, he would say that was the best day ever. And so after our crazy winter, on the very first day of spring, we went and got a basket and we filled it up with lots of outdoor toys. We put frisbees and balls and sidewalk chalk and bubbles and those kinds of things, and we brought it to a local park. And so we ran out and dropped the basket before anybody could see us, and then we hightailed it back to our minivan. And as we drove away, he looked at me and he said, "I feel like the opposite of a bad guy." And that was really just a super fun day. And then it was maybe just a day or two after my project ended that my birthday kind of came and went, and we were at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, and the kids said, "Even though your birthday is over, we were wondering if we could still pay for the person behind us in line." And in that moment, I knew that we had been profoundly enriched by this experience, and it was something that I was really thankful that we did. It really was a great birthday present. And so a couple months later, I was still really thinking about it, and it was just in my mind a lot. And I went to Pastor Cruson and Pastor Cindy and told them about it. At that point, I just kind of felt like it was too good not to share, and I wanted to see if maybe it was something that our congregation would like to do. And they loved it, and they wanted to bring it to Calvary, and so here it is. So I hope you will all join us in 40 Days of Kindness. We are going to start on July 30th and go until September 7th, which is Rally Sunday. And then on Rally Sunday, we'll do a big outreach opportunity that we can do an act of kindness as a congregation. And so you can sign up for 40 Days of Kindness on Facebook, or in the gathering area there's a bulletin board, and you can sign up there, or you can just email the church and they'll put you on the list. The sign up is really just a personal commitment to this, and also a way for us to all get excited about it. We figured out that if 25 people at the church do 40 Days of Kindness, that will be 1,000 acts of kindness. I think we can multiply that. So I hope that you'll all join us in this, and let's go spread some kindness and give glory to God and share Christ's love.